Sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 shit, yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, said sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, said yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, said sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon'.
Welcome back, we back with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to an insanity body cam video. Man stabs roommate to death over a video. Bro, not a video game. Come on, my nigga. Let's get right into it.
This is Christopher Swalwell, and he loves playing Mario. Sometimes he will play with his roommate, David. However, this time Chris played with David, he wouldn't walk out of there alive. Because this very game would be the reason David would stab Christopher over 40 times.
40 times.
Just hours after this recording.
I made $1 million here. Just get another piece of shit. And I'm dying too, so I don't give a f. Because he was running away from me. Please, please, please. And I said, I'm not your prisoner.
I knew this was a Dr. Insanity video. This nigga really is double dipping. He's cooking. Over Mario game? Game not even that good. If it was Mario Party, we need to ban that shit. Let's get into it, man. Stop the jokes.
After David committed his horrifying murder, he would call 911 himself, explaining to police what exactly just happened. David wasn't trying to hide the facts that he committed the murder, but rather claimed that it was done in self-defense. After all, what happened between the initial fight and Christopher's death is unknown. Police would quickly rush to the scene, but nothing could prepare them for what they were about to see.
Yeah, copy. We don't see him. We're gonna go in. We can get into the building. Hold up. Hold up. What apartment again? Police department.
Yes, sir. Are you the one?
Police department.
Cut. Yes,
What's
sir.
going on? You're cut?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who else is here right now?
So,
Dying in the bathroom in there.
Who is?
His name is Chris, as far as I know.
Okay. Ames 93.
He put his hands on me. It's just my best friend on the phone.
Where you just had someone answer the door here at the apartment.
I just needed a witness.
Okay. Do you have any knives on you right now?
No, sir.
All right.
No.
You make sure you're clear, okay?
Yes, sir. Please.
Who else is in the apartment with you besides?
okay. I don't know protocol, but did he not just say that someone is dying in the bathroom? Would you not like to go I don't know, check on that person, get him assistance, like see about an ambulance, something? What are we doing? It's two of y'all. One of y'all pat him down and check that man and put him in cuffs, and the other nigga need to go check if little buddy is breathing. What?
Chris.
Besides the guy dying on the bathroom floor, no one.
Okay. All right.
There's this guy. We're gonna go.
We need to check the bathroom. We have somebody bleeding in the bathroom. Get him detained, please. All right. Come
There's
on.
no urgency, my guy.
Watch your step. Police department.
Which bathroom is he in?
He's right here. I got him on the floor. Police department. Chris. Chris, can you hear me?
On the floor, police would find a bloodied Christopher with large gash wounds on every visible part of his body. Most horrifying of all was that Chris was on his last breath when officers walked in, even managing to make subtle body movements. However, within seconds of the officer speaking with Christopher, he would pass away.
Chris. Oh my God.
Police department.
Chris, stay still for me.
Aaron, stay with him.
Yep, I'm with him. Chris, I need you to stay still for me. Chris, can you tell me your name? Can you talk to me at all, Chris? It's all facial. Can't. Facial in the head, yeah. Don't move.
What's all that blood out there?
I don't know what it's from.
Last year from the top of his head. You have like your body here. What do you want? There's a giant scalp. He's a scalp missing.
Okay. You just have to go on with okay.
Yep. I'm here, dude.
What's your name?
After they saw the sheer brutality caused by David, officers would rush to detain him before he had even the slightest of chance to cause damage to anyone on the scene.
All right, face that wall for me.
So, let me go ahead and say goodbye to you.
No.
He's right here. I got him on the floor.
Let me
Drop your phone. Just drop it or put it in your pocket.
Hold the man up 40 times.
say
Man.
goodbye.
He's got blood on him too.
Yes, my foot is split open.
What makes this footage so terrifying is that David doesn't even seem to be emotionally fazed by the whole situation. He just mercilessly killed his best friend.
He didn't say that.
Yet he acts like nothing happened at all. Regardless.
Brother, he said, it's just my best friend on the phone, not the floor. I mean, I get it. Chump up the video, but... Cap!
Officers had a breathless body feet away from them,
said,
and
"I
with
kinda
David
like
now
that kid you
detained,
best friend, eh?"
all hands went on deck to get Christopher to the hospital as fast as possible.
On your count, Aaron. Hospital. You guys got good count? Wait, who's got the other leg? I got his. Who's got his left leg? Jared grabbed both legs. Yep. 2, 3. Just go straight downstairs. Okay. Keep your hand down.
You're okay.
Keep your hand down. You're right, buddy.
Okay.
All right. Keep there. Yep. Here we go.
No
Go.
way he's still alive.
Upstairs. On down. Take your time. Take your time. You okay?
Yeah.
Nope. No, keep your hand down.
No.
Keep your hand down there. You're okay. Go right. Go right.
They tell him you're okay, like he's still alive.
Come on, top.
I thought he took it like, bro.
The officers did everything they could to get Christopher the help he needed, but it was far too late. The damage David dealt was so severe that even if medics had been on the scene immediately after the attack, he still would have died.
Damn.
With the intensity of the situation now slowing, detectives had one question that had to be answered. What could have possibly led David to kill his best friend in such a brutal fashion? Something devastating must have happened, or so they thought. Because the more they talked to David, the more obvious it became that this murder was about as evil and ruthless as they could have ever imagined.
I do kind of want to find out from you what's going on.
Put his hands on my throat. You see the red mark?
Red net. Okay. Do you guys both live here together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you and
I
Chris?
just moved in Saturday.
Okay.
He thought I was going to be his prison bit.
Okay. So let's start at the beginning. Sean, what's your first name, sir? How do you spell your first name?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Couldn't help but laugh.
I just want to make. I know.
No, I know.
Is it S-E-A or is it S-H?
Thank you. It is.
S-H?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Do you need, can I grab your phone for you?
Sir, it didn't release.
I know, I gotta fix that, okay? So hold on a minute
Oh
here.
my God.
Give me a second, okay? All right. I would like to take you down to the PD to talk a little bit more where it's quieter. So I'm gonna grab your cell phone. Do you want your keys?
Please.
You want SIGs to go with you too?
Please.
Is that cool?
6 months and phone.
So all that. I tell you what.
And if you wouldn't mind, lock the door. And my little girl behind us.
The fact that David asks to lock the door makes this whole case even more strange. It seems like David actually thinks his murder was justified. That even if Christopher put his hands around his neck, stabbing him over 40 times with a machete was the right way to handle the situation.
Machete?
All right, Sean, man, we got to get your foot checked out too.
I'm thinking kitchen.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Did I do something wrong or?
We're gonna go to the police department. So come on along.
Stop boosting the video. The video already crazy.
Yep. We'll make sure everybody's taken care of here. Okay.
Officers would transport David to their station for their one and only formal interview with him. And as expected, he would continue to show absolutely no mercy for his crime.
My name is Matt, and I'm a detective here at the police department. I understand you probably need some stitches.
Oh my God.
I'd like to talk to you about what happened. Of course. And I'll leave that completely up to you, whether you'd like to go get your stitches, then talk to me, or whether you want to talk to me now.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that handled and
No.
so let's just get it over with.
But no, it's completely.
No, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, we know. Jared, we can have him step out.
To add to the array of sadistic character traits, David would ask for Officer Brakens to leave the room, who happened to be the only black officer on scene that night. The police report would state that David had called Brakens multiple racial slurs and made racist jokes towards him just minutes after the murder had taken place.
Tonight,
I tried.
a shooting fan, or not a shooting fan,
Awesome fan.
floor fan or fan, picked it up off the base and hit me in the side of the head with it. And then put the base in my neck and tried to choke me out with it. And when I got up, I collected his with it. I know what I did tonight, gentlemen, but the mother put his hands on my throat and I defended myself.
40's arms?
Before I ask him any questions, you are here in handcuffs, so
Does that still bother you?
Yes.
Which one?
The left one.
Left one still?
Yes, pinch, really?
Okay, hold on.
you want to put a second set in there? Can you,
Yeah, let's do that.
let's get a second set in there so it gets you a little more.
Just give me a minute here, okay?
David would demand his cuffs to be readjusted in order to continue the conversation. They would comply and move his handcuffs to the front of his body. But right when the conversation picked back up, David would start to show his true emotions.
There's one gentleman by the name of Todd that, in fact, I don't know his last name, by the way. The second night I was there, Sunday night, Chris ran up on him. And I'm not going to do that type of one because I know what would happen to me. But you know what?
All due respect.
No, I mean, he ran up on him like, get the f*** out of my face. Screaming at me, get the f*** out of my face. Because we had to go to the store. Because I wanted to get some groceries and stuff. Just bring in, you know, my share. And I called Tom and I said, would you mind watching my little girlfriend with
The dog.
my box? Yeah. Look, I'm worried about her, by the way.
We're taking care of her. We got an officer out there that's with Lily, so
Do not put her on the phone, please.
They're taking care of
She's my
her.
solution.
Okay.
No, I'm begging.
Okay.
I retired last year because of the cyst on my back. I didn't have the heart to. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
No, sir.
You ain't had a heart to put your dog down, but you had the heart to put your dog down? Hey, that's bars. Really with this. Man, look. It's crazy, bro. What is he talking about? He had a heart to put his dog down, but he had a heart to put his dog. That's crazy, man. Hey, we're gonna hear that. Some people will really treat animals better than other humans. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No, sir, you don't. I lost my wife, my mother, and all three of my dogs all within 3 months of 2008. My next door neighbor walked that box over to me in one hand and said, "You need a friend." And I said, "It's not good." So I certified her and trained her myself.
Awesome.
And she's in that apartment, but after the stillness appeared, I didn't have the heart to make her work. So I officially retired last year. She turns 12, Valentine's Day next year.
While this has nothing to do with Christopher, it shows that David does have some carrying bones in his body. More importantly, now that he's in an emotional state, the detective wants to capitalize on this and try to get to the true reason why David murdered Christopher so brutally.
You see what he did? We're trying to do.
So how did you find the apartment?
He advertised it online. I found it on, if I'm not mistaken, the marketplace.
On Facebook Marketplace?
Yes, sir.
And where'd you move from?
Facebook.
I'm sorry.
Let it in.
I'm worried about my little girl.
I understand.
She's all I have.
Damn, you just caught a whole body and you worried about a dog. It's no way. This is not possible. This cannot be life, bro. But you just poke the man up 40 times and you're worried about your dog? You're a dog? You're not worried about yourself? Oh, wait, he said he passing away. Damn it. It makes sense. Why would I care about little buddy? I'm dying. My dog dying. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying, like, I get why you don't care. I kind of get it.
I lost my wife after she passed. This fucker, he was a friend of mine, actually. I just want your two perspectives. I want to see the look on your face when I'm about to tell you what was asked of me. When I told him about losing my wife, he said, "What was the worst part?" I see it in you. You're puzzled by it. I said, "The worst part of what? Losing my wife? You mean other than losing my wife? The worst part was the last 9 months. Just watching her wither and die, and she was not able to even respond. And my best friend was the one that brought that home to me. 43 years I've known this woman. She's the one that brought it all home to me about 6 years ago. We were talking on the phone, and I said, "Love you tonight." And she called me back and said, "God damn it, I'm still talking. What are you hanging up on me about?" I said, "Well," then I said goodnight. She said, "But you didn't say goodbye." And just don't. You should have there. Yeah, you did, aren't you? I never got to tell my wife goodbye. Because those last 9 months, she was unable to respond. I didn't even realize I was doing it. But to this day, when I talk to you on the phone, I'm not going to say goodbye to you. I know what I did tonight, gentlemen, but I was attacked. And I'm not comfortable.
I'm confused. Like, yo, it's a great story. If you hadn't took little buddy out the game, I might have felt sorry for you.
It seems like David simply lost everything besides his dog. His wife, his mother, and his dog's passing. He felt like he had nothing left to lose. David used Christopher attacking him as fuel to take his anger out on the world. However, despite him willingly pouring his heart out to the detectives, he still feels the need to hold up on his self-defense claims. Fortunately, the detective has some tricks to try and whittle this claim down. He'd first start by getting a recollection of events that led to the murder.
Now, how can I help you?
So, tonight, like, let's, go back to like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
All right. Can you just kind of walk me through everything that led up to this?
I can. About 3 or 4 o'clock was about the time that he had come out. He has
Come out of his room?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, he had an Xbox out in the living room as well as in the bedroom, and my PlayStation 4 had just grabbed it out. My thing went running, so I couldn't use my PlayStation, and I said, "Do you mind if I use your Xbox?" "Well, no," I said, "okay." He needs my credit card information for Xbox.
Well, yeah. So you buy your
I'm
game.
just trying to play your console, dude. I don't.
Yeah, that's how you. Because if you want to play online, you're gonna need, and I'm not paying for that if I'm not using that. So that would make. I'm gonna let it slide, but okay, I guess.
Don't want to buy shit. Well, it's just $1 to get you registered. Okay. He needs all my previous addresses and all this. I'm thinking, what the are you doing, dude? I just want to play your console. Is this a recurring charge? I asked. Yes, $1 every month. It was worth. It's on the file. About 3 minutes later, I got an email. You can pull it up on my phone. It's right there.
All right. If you want to show.
$15.99 a month recurring. The mother.
Wow.
He signed up for the trial and then.
Yes, sir. Shotgun knocked on his door. And you gotta say, I'm sleeping, he says.
All right, bet.
Really? 5 minutes after you just walk out of the room. Okay. I do have a question. I'm sleeping, he screams at me. I'm gonna say, that's when he came rushing in with the fan and all that. Okay.
Brother,
So was the fan in his room?
Yes, sir.
And he came out of the room?
The fan's still in his room, a couple of pieces. Because he was part of it to try to choke me out.
So he,
The base on it was when he pressed it against my throat, and his 300-pound fat sat on my chest.
According
And
to
you're still
David,
alive.
once he confronted Christopher about the
Okay.
additional $14 worth of charges, he seemingly burst through his door and attempted to choke him out. Obviously, this seems extremely uncalled for and far-fetched, so the detective would try to debunk this as much as possible.
$15.99.
so after you flipped him off, what happened next?
Fair.
Smart.
I know you are.
I flip him over on his back.
Okay.
I jump up.
300 pounds.
He'll take off running. He throws something. I don't know. It hit me in the back of the head, so I would assume either the stem and the base, the fan and the stem, or the base itself that he was trying to choke me out with, something that hit me in the back of the head. I ran to my room because he had already put his hand on. I knew what I was going for.
Okay.
Okay. And I went and died.
And what was that?
It's a kukri. You know what that is?
Is that, no, I was thinking a karambit with it. So no, I don't think I know what style of blade that is.
It's a short machete with a thick, curved blade. Okay.
That nigga really had a machete. My bad, insanity. My bad, gang. I'm thinking it's a kitchen knife. I'm thinking he might have a karambit. This nigga pulled out a machete. What is wrong with this nigga? I mean, we don't ever know the true story, the full story, but supposedly he was getting choked down and a 300-pound man was on his chest. If a 300-pound man is on my chest and I get up out that situation, I might grab the kukuri too. Now I'm not grabbing the kukuri. I ain't gonna lie. I'm grabbing the Smith & Wesson. But that's a whole nother story. That after I hood, nigga better get out the way. You hear me?
Shaped like a banana.
You got that from your room?
Yes, sir.
How do you
And
have that?
Sheath. Because I slept with it the last 3 nights.
What?
Because the first night he came in.
This is David's first major slip-up. He clearly states that he managed to get to his room without Christopher attacking him, yet proceeded to grab his machete and approach him to attack. If he truly wanted to safely de-escalate the situation, he could have easily shut his door and called 911. David had no intentions of de-escalating, but rather to kill. And what he says next would prove this even further.
And then did he come into your room or did you go back out of your room and...
No, I came back out of my room and met him in the hallway as he was heading to my room. I met him that way.
Okay.
That's why you saw the blood.
I saw the blood.
There's blood from the hallway all the way.
So you guys kind
See, nah, bro, this is where we differ. Once I get the kukukuri, and he sees I have the kukukuri, brother, he has 2 options. Either get out of my way, or get out of my way. I'm not about to swing the kukukuri until he attacks me again. Then self-defense. Then I'm calling police. I'm not about to overly stab him either, because you're not thinking, brother. You gotta use your brain, brother. You tripping.
of met in the middle between the rooms.
And I shut him back in the bathroom and said, "You're gonna die. That's what you find me on my floor." I'm already dying, Joe. From this tube in my hand, I don't give a f.
You don't
But
care.
I'm not gonna let him put his hands on my throat and try to attack me. Not without a fight.
So you shoved him into the bathroom? And
I
you,
thought little buddy
I
was trying
didn't
to
show
deal with you
him
the way you was talking.
my,
Right. I ain't gonna be
I suppose his
crazy.
goddamn skull. And he fell in there. Because he was running away from me. Please, please, please. And I said, I'm not your prisoner.
This was the nail in the coffin for
What?
David. His efforts to claim self-defense were meaningless after what he just admitted.
Cook,
You
buddy.
want to keep talking prison? You want to keep talking prison? You want to try to punk me out or something? Is that your game? I'm not your prisoner.
It's crazy because you
So,
do sound a little zesty out
where
there.
was the
motherfucker.
first blow that you landed?
Towards the end of the hallway, just as you're coming from my bedroom.
Zatley's
to the
from
kitchen
Zaxby's.
slash thing.
I was in the apartment, so
Yes, sir.
not at his room door, but
No, sir, not at that
Yes, sir,
door.
coming in.
Remember that hallway where I went
Yeah.
down in my room?
Yeah.
Okay, where that hallway ends, at the beginning of the kitchen slash living room area, those blood drops.
Yeah, that's where all the blood was in
That's
there.
where they first got the shit.
And then where did that land on his body? You remember?
First one, I recall, it would be the right hand side of his right.
Right. His right hand side.
and he was facing.
Right.
He was facing away from you when you said he was
No,
recruiting.
he was looking right at
Oh,
us.
okay.
And it was in your right hand or your left hand? The blade.
The blade
Yeah.
was in my right hand.
Okay. So if I had a blade in my right hand and it hit the right side of his face,
Yes, right.
it was across,
Yes, sir.
kind of like
Gotcha.
that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So one was here. Was there a second one?
No, there was 3 or 4.
Nigga think
Three
he's a
or four?
swashbuckler.
Were they all the same motion to the same side of the body, or
I couldn't tell.
after that first one?
After that first one, I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Okay. At any time, did you feel like you had a chance to separate and get away from him?
I'm not sure I
Of course.
understand the question.
I mean,
What things done, down,
or that when you
out for the count kind of thing?
or when you came out of your room and he saw you had a blade.
Oh no, he was still trying to fight.
Okay.
And we didn't go down until I had Zoppo on the phone when they arrived. Because I called her. And I said, oh, I'm going to jail. And she said, oh, goddamn, I'm going to do it. You gentlemen have been in tussles. Do you stop until they're done? No. I just kept swinging.
Give him life. I'm not about to keep doing this with y'all niggas. Ooh. Huh? This nigga's disturbing me. You've been in tussles before. Do you stop when they finish? I mean, if we on concrete and the nigga head hit the ground and that motherfucker bounce off the ground, he might not wake up, gang. So yeah. Stop when he's down. What's this old idiot talking about? Huh? This is the face of a nigga that ain't got nothing to live for. This nigga tripping, bro.
And he kept moving backwards.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Look, I'm just telling you. I kept going until he was done.
And you said you picked up part of the fan at some point?
I picked up the fan. Yes,
Because
sir.
I was still somewhere close.
It's all over the bedroom, bathroom,
Yeah, gotcha.
pieces of it everywhere. You saw it.
I saw it, yeah.
What'd you do with the blade?
You want to answer that one? You know where.
I know where it's at. I was sitting on the dining room table.
I left it.
On the dining room
He had it on the table.
Was anyone else, was Todd at the apartment when that happened?
He was. Matter of fact, I went back and knocked on his door and I said, Todd,
I did it.
I may or may not have just get that motherfucker piece of shit. He started shaking, quivering. I needed some alcohol and took off. When was the last time I saw Todd?
And that was before we got there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you had moved here from Bryant, you said?
Yes, sir.
From Bryant's in Arkansas?
Brian. Yes, sir.
And I guess, do you have family in Ames or?
I have no family. My wife and my mother
Yes,
was the
sir.
last of my family. I'm all alone in this world.
Damn, recipes.
And I'm dying too, so I don't give a f. I really
Why
don't.
don't you just tell the truth about the root?
Because you said you have a tumor?
Yes,
Is that what
sir.
you said?
In your head?
Sorry to hear that.
The entire, matter of fact, these are the doctor's words, not mine.
Are we sorry to hear that?
It's the largest they've ever seen. They don't know how I'm walking around.
Am I really supposed to be
But
sorry
it's the
that you
same
got a
thing
tumor
with
in
Sarah
your
when they
head,
said I'd never use that on
too much
again,
karma,
too.
bro.
That's the one I used to take that mother head apart tonight.
Do you feel you went overboard tonight?
No, sir. I didn't go overboard. I did what I had to do to get that big fat off of me. He outweighs me by 120 pounds.
All right.
I did what I had to do.
And this seemed to be all detectives needed as well. It was clear as day, David was a cold-blooded killer. However, as they were about to wrap up the interview, David would make one final chilling statement to everyone in the room.
I'm not sorry for what I've done.
I know it.
I did what I had to do. I hope you gentlemen understand.
Do you need another tissue?
David spared no remorse to Christopher and wanted the officers to be fully aware of that. Unfortunately for him, the judge wouldn't spare him any remorse either, and David Sean Hunter would be charged with first-degree murder for the brutal killing of Christopher Swalwell. In September of 2021, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He would file for a mistrial later that year, but was swiftly denied by the court.
This is crazy, man. Hold on, bro. Judge did they thing, man. There shouldn't have been no deliberation of that shit. He said, I don't feel sorry. He said, what'd he say? He said, he called him a fat mother. Yeah, I might have killed him. Ain't no might have. You know you did it. You didn't call the police until way afterwards. You called your mans. Your mans came to the crib, then you called somebody else to make sure they was on the phone with you. Like, bro, you're a trip. There's nothing to say about this guy. I guess the trauma that he was facing in his life made him get to a boiling point where it was like, man, I don't even care. I'm cooking little buddy over Mario and Xbox Live subscriptions, which both sound like cap reasons. Like, how do you even play Mario on an Xbox? Did anybody catch that? I could have sworn that was a Nintendo exclusive game. What are we talking about? Anyway, that's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video, share your thoughts on the video in the comment section below. Hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I drop videos on this channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe, y'all.
Everything I see and I achieve it, bitch, we best. Everything I see and I achieve it, bitch, we best. Everything Everything I'm seeing, I achieved it, bitch, you best believe it. It has been my Nintendo switch it, though, kick it with my kinfolk. Haters just be talking, so I really do not need their info. Yeah, their info. Yeah.